Next, let's crochet the bunny baby's ears. Take out the same color yarn and wrap it around your left hand. First, wrap around the little finger, then wrap around the index finger. Finally, form a loop around the middle finger. Press the intersection with your thumb and middle finger. Insert the hook into the loop. Now, let's start with the foundation chain. This method is suitable for the magic ring, as well as for chain stitch and foundation chain. Both starting methods can be used. For the ears, we use the chain stitch. To start the chain stitch, insert the hook into the loop and pull through. At this point, there is a loop on the hook. Adjust the loop height with the hook and index finger. The loop should not be too tight. If too tight, it will be difficult to pull through the yarn. If too loose, the piece will have large holes. Always control the loop height evenly, making sure the loop can hold to hooks. Pull through the yarn. For the magic ring, this is the foundation chain. For the chain stitch, pull the yarn tight. The stitch we just made is the first chain stitch. For the ears, we need to make 4 chain stitches. Now we have made the first one. Continue with the second chain stitch. For the second chain stitch, pull the yarn through the loop. This is how you make a chain stitch. Each time you make a chain stitch, you will see a V shape. The V shape represents 1 chain stitch. The number of V shapes equals the number of chain stitches. Continue making chain stitches. Pull the yarn through the loop to make a chain stitch. Continue to pull the yarn through the loop. Now we have 4 chain stitches. After making 4 chain stitches, count backwards. Count forward for chain stitches. Count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook into the V shape of the second to last stitch. Make a single crochet here. Demonstrate how to make a single crochet. Pull through the yarn. Pull through again. This is how you make a single crochet. This is the first single crochet. After making the single crochet, you will see a V shape on the side. This V shape is the stitch created by the single crochet. Place a marker here. This is the first single crochet made after the chain stitches. Next, insert the hook into the next chain stitch. Insert the hook into this position and make a single crochet. Now we have 2 single crochets. In the last stitch, make an increase with single crochet. An increase means making 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. During crocheting, place the yarn tail on top of the hook. This is to hide the yarn tail. In the last chain stitch, make an increase. Turn the piece to the other side and crochet the chain stitches on the other side. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Generally, the pieces crocheted on both sides of the chain stitch are symmetrical. Unless it is a special shape, they are usually crocheted symmetrically. The positions to insert the hook are also symmetrical. Go to the next stitch, place the yarn end on top of the hook. This helps to hide the yarn end. Crochet a single crochet. Go to the next stitch and crochet a single crochet. Hide the yarn end above the hook. Hide the yarn end to prevent the piece from unraveling when the end is cut. Try to hide the yarn end during crocheting. Hide the yarn end during crocheting to prevent it from coming loose. After crocheting 2 stitches here, the entire piece is symmetrical. First, crochet 2 single crochets. Then, make an increase. Crochet 2 more single crochets. Now the pattern for crocheting the ear is complete. Finally, join with the first single crochet, making a slip stitch. For a slip stitch, bring the yarn through the stitch directly with the hook. Do not yarn over. Bring it directly through the loop. Tighten the loop. That's how you crochet a slip stitch. Now one small ear is finished. You can leave a yarn end and cut the yarn for the ear. Leave a yarn end long enough for sewing. Remove the stitch marker. One small ear is finished. The other small ear is made the same way. You can follow me to make it again. First, wrap the yarn around your left hand, around the little finger. Finally, form a loop around the middle finger. Insert the hook into the loop. Bring the yarn through. Make a chain stitch. This is a chain stitch. Tighten the yarn end. This is the first chain stitch. Next, the second chain stitch. The third chain stitch. The fourth chain stitch. When making chain stitches, try to keep the loop height even. This way, the chain stitches will be uniform in size. Insert the hook into the second chain stitch from the end and make a single crochet. Place a stitch marker on the finished single crochet. Go to the next chain stitch and make the second single crochet. In the last chain stitch, make an increase. Turn to the other side and insert the hook. Hide the yarn end and make a single crochet. Go to the last stitch and insert the hook. Hide the yarn end and make a single crochet. Now the other ear is also finished. Insert the hook into the stitch made by the first single crochet with the stitch marker and make a slip stitch. Bring the yarn directly through the loop. Tighten the loop. Leave a yarn end. Cut the yarn. Now the other ear is finished. This piece has a front and back side. After making each stitch, a horizontal line is created. This is the back side. After making each stitch, a V shape is created. This is the front side. Keep the front side facing out. These are a pair of ears. Next, crochet the bunny tail.